Gensler's in some trouble after that hearing, and more people are calling for his resignation or for him just to get fired. XRP excellent price action at the end because BTC, yes, experts out there saying BTC is going to pump and bring the alts with it.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And SWE is pumping as well after the trust news, but we'll get into all that. But first, your comments. Hot, spicy, relevant. Maybe I'll share it in the next video. Real Happy says, our only chance for a mega pump, we're talking about XRP right here, is if Gary Gensler does not appeal. That's it. Nobody is going to touch XRP with the 10-foot pole until these clowns let the case go, period. We will miss another bull run if they appeal. No doubt about it. Eric Stevens says, Gary Gensler's in big trouble now. No, he's really not. See, because the hearing, there's no teeth. The only way Gensler loses his job is if Trump wins the presidency. If Cam wins, guess what? Gensler's going to get promoted. So Gensler is in zero trouble right now because Congress is all talk and no walk. Seriously, they've threatened Gensler for years and haven't done jack shit about it. So don't buy in the narrative that the Gary the Fairy's in trouble because, really, what's a slap on the hand if no one kicks you in the nuts? James Isengard says, Klaus, all I need is to see price prediction clickbait and they get unsubscribed. I don't have the time for that shit. We're talking about the posters on X, talking about $1 million XRP, except the XRP experts out there and hodlers are saying, bro, we can't even break 60 cents, so shut the fuck up with that dumb shit. Bitcoin sitting at 60,675. Experts are predicting a pump. I'm going to share that with you. ETH 2606, BNB at 595. Well, Sol's at 151. Sol quietly starting to grow again. Speaking of growing, look at SWE. We're going to talk about it a little bit here because it's been hot lately. I bring the news. Hot, spicy, you bet. SWE, $1.71. Big pump since the launch of the trust. XLM sitting at 9.6. We're going to get XLM price action too for you at the end. Bitcoin ready to blow above 68,000, says Uphold's head of research. Now, I just got to put this out there, okay? Uphold is an exchange that makes money on the trading of Bitcoin. So it would make sense that an exchange should be like, yo, we're bullish, buy now, you're going to get some money, buy now. Yeah, they're not going to be like, oh, Bitcoin's going to go down, everyone. No, they want more people to buy in. So you have to be very careful who the author is of these quotes. Amid this ongoing trend, industry leaders remain optimistic about BTC's future. Experts, including Martin Heisbach from Uphold, suggest that Bitcoin may soon break its resistant levels. Heisbach recently shared his insights on the X platform where he indicated that BTC could rise to 68,000, representing an almost 7% price increase. And we know BTC takes the alts with it, whether it's up or down. But of course this guy's going to say this. It's like, what did Brad Garlinghouse say earlier in the year about the total market cap of crypto? It's going to be like 5 billion or something like that. Yeah, Brad's not going to come out and be like, oh, crypto's going to suck balls this year. No, everyone's going to tell you what you want to hear on the positive side. I have the not so fun job of bringing you the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. You know who I am? I'm the older brother that you got that's like, look, mom and dad are getting a divorce, okay, Timmy? So because mom and dad are getting a divorce, Timmy, we get to have 2 Christmases this year. Fuck yeah, America. Let's get on to some Gare Bear stuff. Mark Cuban calls for SEC Chairman Gary Gensler's resignation. Dude, it ain't gonna happen. Like I told you in the beginning, Gary, protected by the Democrats. Maxine Waters, the Shermanator, Elizabeth Warren. The only way Gensler gets fired is if Trump wins, and he'll resign before then. If Cam wins, Gary will get promoted. Yeah, will get promoted and have more power to wreck crypto. So, Mark Cuban, you could say all you want. Gary Bear's not in trouble. By the way, Mark Cuban's credit card got denied buying a $160,000 bottle of champagne. Yeah, his Amex Black card, apparently there wasn't enough black. He was in the red. This is what Cuban said. I talked to the Harris team today who told me in no certain terms that they are against regulation through litigation. Cover your ass, Gensler. You leaving is worth a point in GDP growth. The problem we got is people even like Richie Torres up on the screen. It's been all talk. The hearing happened yesterday. Did Gensler get in trouble for it? No. What's a slap on the hand? Seriously, what's a slap on the hand if your hand heals in the next 2 minutes and you don't even feel it anymore? Sometimes you got to get kicked in the nuts to have an impact. And look at him, he even knows. Gary's sitting there going, what the fuck are you guys going to do? You've threatened me for years and haven't done shit. So there he is with the smirk on his face like, hey, Richie Torres, go suck it, buddy, because you know what? You ain't going to do shit to me because I'm protected by the White House. Sweet, up by 50% in 7 days. Reasons? Dude, people are really into that trust with the ETF conversion. Also, the cryptocurrency, which is now the 25, geez, Klaus, 25th largest altcoin by market cap, registers an unparalleled spike in trading volume with 1.1 billion in sweep positions traded in the last 24 hours. It's the 9th most popular crypto for traders. And it all has to do with the trust. Grayscale launched the trust and boom, it went from like right around $1 now to $1.71. That's crazy. Starting from mid-September 2024, accredited investors, retail, might benefit from exposure to Sweet's price volatility with no need to hold the asset directly. The price of Sweet Trust shares in the OTC market also doubled this month. But Sweet hasn't doubled. So those institutional bags, those accredited investors are making more money. You can own it directly, and I got no problem with that. No problem with that at all. Now, you want to talk about XLM price? Okay, cool. We're going to have to scroll down, though, because you know how SWE got into the top 25 spot? Let's find XLM. SWE's 21st. Now, where's XLM? They're usually around 30th, 31st. Holy shit, they've slipped down to 35th. So you know how SWE had 1.1 billion in trading volume in 24 hours? XLM 46 billion, ranked 127th, sliding further and further down in terms of popularity with the market. The market does not want anything to do with XLM. Does it move a little bit with Bitcoin up and down? Yeah, but if Bitcoin goes up 5%, XLM will go up 1. If Bitcoin goes down 1%, XLM will go down 5. You see it, the circulating supply is growing faster and faster and faster, and more XLM is being dumped on the market, and it's not helping the price. You zoom out to the year, and you're like, oh, dude, this sucks. This sucks. So, like, for the year, we're down almost like 20%. Yep. Sorry to say, yes, it sucks to suck. Zoom out even further, and you're like, oh, but bro, look at these moves right here. We're set up for... No. This here was the ICO phase when everyone was discovering crypto. This right here is when rates were near zero for Fed fund rates. And as you can see, as the Fed fund rates have stayed expensive, XLM has done jack shitola with price. 46 million in volume, 127th. No wonder I had to scroll all the way down to 35th to find XLM. People are losing favor at it. XRP, what's the trading volume there? 1 billion. So no wonder, right? Sweet ETF trust. Yeah, because people want it. XRP trust, yes, people are going to want it. There's volume behind it. XRP's 1 billion in volume ranks 8th amongst all cryptos. Price action here, it's not exciting. Why? Because you said it in the beginning. Because yes, you, the viewer, are smart. Our only chance for a mega pump is if Gary Gensler does not appeal. No, Gensler is not in trouble. He has until October 7th to appeal. But right now, the price of XRP is muted by that. The good news, though, is when you zoom out, okay, and I will go to the 1 year, you've got some pumps here. Some of these pumps are exactly the 1 year anniversary of Torres and secondary protection. The other one is the resolution phase. We got a pump from that as well. So XRP definitely pumps on Torres SEC news, and that's the gray cloud hanging over our heads. The volume is there, unlike XLM. $46 million in volume for XLM, over 1 billion for XRP. That's more than 20x more volume for XRP than XLM. No wonder people are looking for the XRP ETF being next. Or is it going to be SWE? Because SWE volume and price is really moving. And it's really pumped SWE up in terms of market cap. Like if they said, it was 25th at the writing of the article. Now it's 21st. So as SWE moves up, XLM moves on down. XRP holds sideways under 60 cent. Why? Because Bill Morgan even said it. We're not breaking the 20-day moving average. And you said it. Yep, Gary the Fairy still has until October 7th to appeal. So I really don't know where people are coming up with this idea that Gary is in trouble. There have been a bunch of hearings here over the last several years, and it's all been threats. And if you're a parent, or if you're a manager at work, or if you're an employee, how do you feel when someone threatens to punish you and never does? You keep doing it. You do. You're the kid. You're putting your hand in the old cookie jar and you're like, well, are you going to punish? Or you're just going to threaten me that you're going to punish me? And you just keep reaching your hand in the cookie jar. And before you know it, you're diabetic as fuck. Welcome to the United States. Gordo. Pinche gordo. Gorda, if it's female? Spanish-speaking friends help me out there. But that's the reality. McHenry has been one of the most vocal people out there. And when he took over the House committee, he was like, I'm going to make change. No, you didn't. You threatened for years. So no, Gary is not in trouble. The only reason Gary would be in trouble is if Trumpito wins the election. And then you know what Gary's going to do? Gary's going to get a high-paying job in private industry and say, fuck, now I'm making even more money. I screwed people over and made money before. Now I'm making even more money in the private sector. So no, Gary's not in trouble. That's why he was smiling his ass off at the hearing yesterday, because he's like, okay, so like, my punishment is to have like a bunch of like politicians just like yell at me. Okay. And like some of these politicians won't even be around because they're not going to win their elections that are coming up here in the next couple months. Okay. Gary, dude's got backing, plain and simple. Now, XLM doesn't have backing, as you can see by the volume, but XLM bros are going to be out there. No, we're building. We're doing this. If you're building all this cool stuff, why the fuck isn't there any volume? Price action, one thing. You could argue manipulation. You could argue all sorts of stuff. But volume shows how much people want it. And it's 127th volume. It's sliding more and more and more. It's sliding in market cap. Under 50 million in volume in 24 hours globally, people are like, dude, who gives a shit about this? That's why the Sweet Trust was big. Because people did care, and you've seen the volume with it. You've seen people making money on both the institutional side, right, with the trust product, along with native token. And it's made Sweet's volume now over 1 billion. But the XLM bros are going to defend their choices. Why? Because they're brainwashed by Denell and SDF. Oh, we're building. What are you fucking building? No one's using this shit. You build all you fucking want. If no one uses it, you're just jerking off with other people's money. XRP, the story's simple. Gary the Fairy, October 7th. Deadline. Be there. Be square. Socks. They're going to lose. Set a record. Gary protected. XRP price held under 60 cents. Economic conditions have to change. Choo-choo bitches. I got to go lift and play some basketball. Later.